I think you're going to see free agency like explode when it comes to money, short-term, high-end cap dollars, because I think it's a copycat league. You're going to have a bunch of quarterbacks that are going to be like, just get two guys, pay them the most amount of money. Let's just get a Super Bowl. The Rams did it. Why can't
Yeah.
we?
The Bucks did it, right?
The
Yeah.
Bucks did it, right?
Yeah.
Now you're going to have, I think you're going to have a third of the teams do what they've always been doing. A third of the teams get ultra aggressive. And then a third of the teams that are going to be like, let's take advantage of the teams that want to be ultra aggressive and get a lot of draft picks, right? And essentially I think you're going to see a lot of wielding and dealing of free agents in the next coming weeks. That's going to be, interesting to say, because if you have a quarterback, go all in. You might as well go all in, because they're the flavor of the month. That whole entire track of building for now, worrying about the draft later.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense, because
I'm curious to see what a team like Cincinnati does. They could go all in right now. I mean, they're right there. They could do it. Yeah.
You tell me they wouldn't win if they had Trent Williams or even Lincoln Tomlinson.
And what are you waiting for? You're
those two.
Your windows right now. Win it next year.
Right now. Right. Yeah. So they win. I also think the Niners should not draft a corner. I think they should go after free agency and get their corners, because I think cornerback is the most volatile, hardest position to kind of project. You could be really good in college, but be a dumpster fire in the pro.
Also, the Niners have the 61st pick. It's a lot. Usually, the best corners are gone by 40, 30.
They're in their own division. Look at the Rams. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get a known commodity. I think that went out well for them.
Who was the top 5 pick, and everyone agrees is the best cornerback in the league. That's what we'll do.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. To me, I think the Niners need to go really aggressive in the secondary market to get their secondary showed up. And then, I know it's going to sound funny, but, draft what you've been really good at, draft, tight ends, draft what you historically have done really well at. And then, they're not very good at drafting wide receivers other than a few. Get them in free agency, draft what you're really good at, and replace the stars that you have with what you know. I think should be what they should be doing. But, something tells me they're probably going to draft a corner. They're probably going to draft a running back. And we're going to be like, why did they do that?
If they draft another running back before the 6th round, I'll just lose it. I don't understand why they keep doing that. If they draft a cornerback, I'm cool with that. It's just, they always try to find a diamond in the rough at the end of the 3rd round. That's really hard to do. Yeah. Really hard to do.
It's called the 5th round.
I'm surprised when Akello Witherspoon or Ambry Thomas is in a lockdown corner. You passed on him 3 times, and now you thought he was great? Come on. Come on. Yeah.
I also think it's very interesting, the pressure that we're starting to see Trey Lance have on him as the quarterback for the 49ers. He hasn't even gone through a practice, an off-season OTA. He hasn't come in wearing shorts or anything, and people are either saying, he's going to be the next Mahomes or a bust, right?
He's coming off essentially a red shirt season. And everyone's like, yeah, I've seen enough. Whoa, okay. Damn, you're good.
To me, the 49ers got to the NFC Championship with Jimmy being a C+B quarterback, depending on where you put him, right?
Yeah.
Trey just has to be a B+ quarterback, B or B+ quarterback the whole season. He doesn't have to
improve the running game and commit fewer turnovers. That's a great place to start.
Just be an above average quarterback.
Yeah.
That 15 to 17 range, I think the 49ers will be just fine, but
if he has a 2-to-1 TD to INT ratio and they average 5 yards a carry, they'll be fine. Anything else, and then you can work from there.
Yes. I also think that, the Rams are going to be the favorite if they bring all their guys back. You know what I mean?
Beckham towards ACL, right?
Huh?
Beckham towards ACL, right?
Beckham towards ACL.
So that's one of their guys.
To me, that's a wash.
Woods towards ACL too. Yes, true.
Yeah, right. True. So that's a wash to me. I don't think you sign him. I think you sign Woods. He's a better route runner at this time of his career. So, to me, it's going to be very interesting what happens, because if the Rams don't or can't fill those, free agencies with the money they have allocated already, the 49ers have a good chance of being the team to beat, because the NFC is in flux with a bunch of old quarterbacks, right? The AFC, set for the next 10 years.
NFC's like the Eastern Conference in the NBA from 10 years ago. It's like it's really
LeBron,
nothing.
a
Yeah.
few other old franchises, and then
Mm-hmm.
West.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Correct.
So the Niners are in a good spot. They definitely could be the team to beat. They just have to make that one move. Maybe they already made it. Maybe Trey Lance was the move. Any move you'd like to see them make?
Yeah, I think they should sign that kid from Houston. I think they should
Agreed.
go after the second or third best corner in the draft. I think they should trade down their second round pick
Mm.
and get as many picks as possible because I don't think they draft very well unless it's in the later rounds. And honestly, just go for scheme fits. I think that's because I've seen Kyle try to pick people who are not scheme fits and they do terribly. Like, for example, the whole entire draft class that was
Aaron
drafted.
Banks, Trey Sermon.
He doesn't do well. They don't do
Yeah.
well in the system. So draft people who do well in your system.
Yeah.
Belichick does it. He has
Yeah.
a good track
And
record.
what's crazy is the Niners do it too, but only like after round 3 or
Correct.
something. Yeah, it's
After
weird. It's really weird.
Talent, which is what you're taught to do, but
Yeah.
they don't have people developing these guys.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So that's the other problem.